Hello, everybody, and a big thank you to Mr. Richard. We always love his musical talent here at the ECLC. And to continue with incredible musical talent, we have this very special ECLC Live Hour sponsored by Simon and Ellen Snyder coming your way with very special hosts, Carrie Benevi, Judith Ariely, and joining us later in the hour, Kathy Cotter. So without further ado, I will hand it over to our fabulous Shabbat team.
So good evening, everybody. We are very happy to be here, even though we are a little bit shaking, but we are very happy. We just wanted to introduce ourselves. I'm Mrs. Benevi. I'm at the J almost 30 years. I start in a class of the Gan Rishonim first, and then I did Gan Rishonim pre-K, and then I start being the Judaica specialist. I do it more than 15 years. I enjoy every minute. And even today, we are doing it through Zoom, and we can see all the classes and give some of our tradition and love of Judaica to the children. And I hope the children come home and sing some songs that we teach them. So we want to thank you very much for zooming in and donate to the JCC. And we need you and we love you. Thank you so much.
Hi,
Judy,
my name is
the camera is yours.
And I'm at the JCC almost 30 years as well. I came from Israel. I didn't know what is JCC. And the moment I stepped in, I found myself in a home. The friendship, the love, experience, and traditions, it made so much for me. I was teaching in the beginning the Gan Rishonim Force and then pre-K, and now I'm Judaica specialist. Through my years, I had so many students, and I'm still in touch with the families, the wonderful families, and my students. And even now, I see the children coming back to school. It means the JCC is the best. That's a home for everybody, not for only Jewish children, for everybody. The love and the education and the trust, there is no place like home, and that's JCC.
You know, we sometimes walk in the hallway of the JCC and we see parents that we kind of like looking at and said, wait a minute, wasn't he here when he was 3 or when she was 4? And we kind of like, oh goodness, it makes us so happy to see the next generation that come to the J.
Yes. And by the way, my children, they had experience at JCC, and my 5 grandchildren, they graduate preschool as well. So this is the place to be. Thank you for all the parents
now
giving us the trust and the love, and we're giving back as much as we can.
So now we're going to introduce Judy Ariely. What we introducing? We're introducing 2 wonderful people.
Absolutely, and I love the music. I adore the music. Yes. It's Ben and Michael. So, welcome.
Welcome.
Sure. Thank you so much. I'm Ben Kramer. This is my dad, Michael Kramer. We're thrilled to be here playing music for such a wonderful cause. We're going to play some jazz for you tonight. And the first song that we have on the agenda is something that came to us. Well, it came to me while I was driving here. It's September in the Rain.
A 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Thank you. You want to stay with that rain theme?
Sure.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Well, I was thinking let's do a little bossa nova, and it's a thing called Gentle Rain.
All right.
All right, let's give that a shot. want to take the microphone out? Let's try it. We're going to try this. Let's see if this works a little better.
All right? And matter of fact, we'll give you some upfront stuff to do to make sure, all right?
Let's see. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. How about the one that I love to play with you is an old Frank Sinatra song from a movie, goes back to 1955, and you can show off your chops a little bit, all right?
Yeah,
It's called The Tender Trap,
okay.
all right? thank you so much. You want to get back to that autumn theme?
Sure.
We're
Sure.
gonna do a song. It's one of your favorites, and we hope it's one of ours.
Or something like that.
Something like that. Autumn Leaves.
All right.
Thank you so much, Michael.
That was wonderful.
Yeah, thank you so much. And we have Mrs. Carter with us. So thank you, Mr. Kramer and Mr. Kramer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Mrs. Carter.
Yes, I am just, I'm Mrs. Cotter, and I've been the music teacher at the JCC since 1983. You can count the years. I'm so proud to be a part of this wonderful community, and it's been my home away from home. It's my family. These women right here are my family. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you for keeping the J alive. Remember that every dollar is matched, and please go to charity.com/ECLC and help us out. Thank you to our special sponsors, and thank you for the wonderful music. We really appreciate it.
Now we want to introduce you, Francie, the chef.
Cooking with Frenchie.
Yes, cooking. Google, of all things. Okay. There he is. Hello, can you hear us?
Hi, I'm Chef Eric, but everybody calls me Frenchie, so please do the same. On behalf of the Richard S. Adler Early Childhood Learning Center, we're providing you with this special episode of Jewish Cooking Around the World. Thank you again for supporting this incredible preschool and for supporting our show. So guys, let's get started. Welcome back, guys. So today for a special, I wanted to dig deep, and I've decided on making a kugel. Rosh Hashanah is right around the corner, and I figured that would be a perfect special. So what's a kugel? It's a sweet noodle dish. So let me take you through all the ingredients. We're going to need some egg noodle, some raisin, some walnuts, a few eggs, 1/4 cup of canola oil, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, some cinnamon, 1 cup of sugar, a little bit of butter, and a Granny Smith apple. So our ingredients are ready. Let me see you again for step 1. Well guys, welcome to the first step of our kugel. Pretty easy. We've got some boiling water here. We've got our 3/4 pound of noodle. Let's put them in the pot, and we're gonna boil them for 8 to 10 minutes. I've put a little bit of salt in my water, as you know, nothing unusual there. So we're going to boil them once again between 8 and 10 minutes. So I'll see you back when those noodles are ready. All right, our noodles are ready. Now we need to drain them and pass them real quick under cold water to stop the cooking. See you at the sink. So as I say, guys, nothing fancy. We're gonna pour our noodle into our strainer and we're gonna add cold water to it to stop the cooking. And I will see you for the next step. Welcome back, guys. So now it's time to get on with most of our ingredients. Kugel is a very easy recipe. As I said, this is my take on it. So let's get started. We're gonna start with the eggs. 4 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. As I said before, I like my eggs to be at room temperature. Now we're gonna add a cup of sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, a cup of raisin and a cup of walnut, up, a 1/4 cup of canola oil, and a little bit of cinnamon. So a little bit, you know, it's like maybe half a teaspoon. And now, very easy, we'll just mix and combine all those ingredients together until the entire mix is kind of smooth. You know, it's not gonna be super smooth because we have a lot of big pieces of walnut and the raisin, but you want everything to be nicely combined together. You don't want to see any clump of sugar. And as you can see, this is really quick. And we are ready. Now, our next step is going to be to chop my Granny Smith apple and caramelize it at the stove. All right, guys, very easy. Next step is let's cut our apple. We're gonna peel it, core it, dice it up, and then we're gonna quickly caramelize it and with a little bit of butter and a little bit of sugar. So, as I said, there are many recipes for kugel, and this is just one among probably thousands of different variations. But I like apples, and I like to caramelize them. So, as you can see, I have my butter ready. I'm going to use approximately 50 grams of butter or half a stick of butter. And this is the only thing that's not going to make the dish completely parve if you want, because we're going to have dairy. So if you want to use a little bit of oil instead of butter, it's perfectly fine. But for us, as this is the only thing we're going to be eating today, I really wanted to do it with butter because I think it's better. You know, I'm French. In France, we say butter makes everything better. So, un more me, and let me continue peeling this and cutting it up, and I will see you at the stove. All right, guys, we've chopped our green apple. Let's caramelize them real quick. So, here is what we need. We need approximately half a stick of butter. Up. Let me start here. we're going to melt it really quick. And as soon as it's nicely melted, as you see, I left my butter outside to get to room temperature. And this way it'll melt quicker. And here, it's almost melted. And again, as I said, remember, if you don't want to use dairy, you can use a 1/4 cup of canola oil. Here are our apples. And here, I have a 1/4 cup of sugar. So you see, it's starting to nicely be there. I'm adding my sugar. And what you want to achieve here is a nice coloring on both your apple and your sugar. So this is going to take a few minutes. I'm going to continue working the apples, and I will see you back when they're ready to go back with the rest of our ingredients. See you in a minute. And of course, it wouldn't be our usual show if Frenchie hadn't forgotten something. Let me add up a little bit of cinnamon just because I can. And guys, I'll see, oh man, this is smelling so good. That cinnamon is just bringing it to life. So, I'm gonna continue stirring this for a few more minutes, and I will see you back in a few minutes. All right, guys, look at this. Our apples are nicely caramelized. We have a nice juice here. You know, of course, the cinnamon added a little color and so much fragrance. Let's add them to our mix. All right. Let's mix those together. No. While we're doing all this, we have preheated our oven at 350 degrees. Now we're adding our noodles. So, and now we're gonna stir everything together. So this should be enough for you to fill either 2 small baking pans or 1 big one. I always like to do 2 smaller ones. I think it's prettier, and they're easier to cook. So now we are, oops, Frenchie is making a mess. Everything is nicely incorporated together, and we are almost done. Yum. Almost done with our preparation. Last thing, what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna take one of my mold, I'm gonna dip a paper towel in some canola oil, and I'm going to oil my pan. Why? This way the kugel is not going to attach. Don't forget to go and oil the side of your pan. All right, and now we are ready to pour the preparation in. So you can see all this, those noodles, those beautiful raisin, walnut. Oh, it smells really good. It smells really, really, really good. All right, and now this I will keep for the other pan. And now guys, we're ready to go in the oven. So I'll see you back at the oven. Hi guys, so our oven is ready, 350 degrees, and we're gonna set it up for 35 minutes. And now, I'll see you back in 35 minutes to see our final kugel. Let's see what we got. Oh man, they look and smell wonderful. Look at that. This is nice. All right. So I'm hungry. You should wait for them to cool down a little bit, but I want to have a bite. So let me grab a knife and let's dig in. All right. Ooh, hot. So the first piece is always the hardest, but man, I'm pretty happy. So let's see. I'm being a barbarian right here, but you know what? I'm the chef. I can do whatever I want. This is good. This is really good. So, once again, thank you for joining us for Jewish Cooking Around the World, and Shana Tova to all of you.
Oh, was wonderful.
I'm starving now. Mrs.
Yeah.
Benev, you gonna make me some of this?
Yes, but listen, no wonder why my family did not eat my kugel. I'm gonna make this one in this Rosh Hashanah. So it look wonderful and tasty.
Well,
I'm so
thank you.
happy that I learned a new way. So we want to thank everybody for watching us for these hours, and please donate, and remember, every penny match. We love you, we love your children, and we are very happy to be here. Mrs. Carter, you want to say something?
I just want to say thank you to everyone who's contributing, because whatever you help us with, we can pass on to the children. So we really appreciate it. So don't forget that it can be matched dollar for dollar, and to go to charity dot. Oh, let me look. I have it here. Charity dot, is it dot, what is it, Carrie?
.com.
.com /ECLC. I knew it. I just You know, it's Zoom, I forgot.
And Judith Arieli
Yes.
can say something.
Sure. First of all, thank you, everybody. It was wonderful. And we want JCC be forever. Continue doing the wonderful job. All the teachers and Melissa and everybody, thank you for all you're doing. Have everybody have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching us.
And
Thank
Shana Tova, everybody. And I'm running to the kitchen to do that kugel.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. We love you. Thank you. Thank you so
we
much.
we love our JCC.
Yes, we do.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye,
Bye,
Melissa.
everyone. Thank you, and
Bye.
thank you, our
Bye.
amazing SWAT team.
Okay. Bye.
Hi. Hi, I'm Mrs. Moseri. I've been at the JCC for 24 years now, and I've read many books. Here's another